Okay, so, hello guys, it's me Gaming Star here, and today I am back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time, we had basically done we also done the trial and the investigation for day 2. So we did a lot in the last episode, and I mean a lot. So basically we did both the investigation and the trial for day 2. This time we're going to start day 3. Let's go. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Happier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. It's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if this person is truly innocent, we have to find something overlooked in evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. Is that or lose the trial? This isn't going to be easy. Alright, let's go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there are other people present at the studios. Today, we'd like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder it'll be like the producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand! Or that director. Look at this man boobs. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can Joe get? Joe don't know me? I'm the director of Nick the Steel Samurai noob. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. If someone at the trailer that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting under pressure. Day of the murder. I was at studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else had lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During that meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. I'm eating my fucking peanuts. Yes, I still have my peanuts, okay, guys? I still have my peanuts, and it's a big jar. It's a whole bunch of it. I still have it. It's still full. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Peanuts feel good. Outside Studios, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, that steak at least. Can Joe believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah. Doesn't something seem odd about you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd when you mention it. Mr. Manella? Huh? What do you want? Sweats. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something about the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. I mean, come on, he's fucking fat as fuck. Look at that fat fuck, so not much surprise there. So what exactly did you eat? We took a one break during the meeting, later wolfed it down. A mental image I will carry with me about my grave. Wait a second. If they took break contradicts his testimony, then I'm pretty. Seven. Hold it. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one. Any idea? Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Again. Didn't you just tell the court to eat a T-bone steak during the break? Oops, Rolf. Well, what's it all about? Well, I guess I did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, well, they would have gone to time. Your Honor, I'll call on the witness to testify to the court about the break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Alright, the break. Yeah, Fwim, we took a break roll, but it's only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Actually, yes, there's enough time for people to commit murder. People can literally commit murder any time, so it's not much as bad. People can do it like in seconds. I don't think it would have been enough time for that, just me. Very well, make a good examination. Alright. Let's press 1 and 3. Hold it! What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death! We could have gone to the one kill hammer and come back. It's possible time-wise. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony is pointless made is painfully clear. The people of the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to get to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright, surely? You're suggesting one of the people of the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, the answer is critical. Answer. No, it's impossible. No one to write off. Suspect, but I have to go to that studio at the time. Haha, I thought you might be fussily treading in the thin ice again. Trying to see these things lead up the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, but the break of the trail means you can't time of death. However, the path from there to scene crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkey. Wait, Mrs. Monkey? Wait, was it a Mrs. or a Mr.? Wait, hold on, what? Mrs. Monkey head fared this way. At around 2:15, knocked off the studio's mascot's head. Ergo, when the people of the trailer took take a break at 2:30, the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. I literally said it's Mr. Monkey, not Mrs. Monkey. Yeah, Edgeworth was wrong there. Somehow I feel no desire to correct them. Enough evidence. Thank you very much. I'd like to release Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over. Look at that fucking ponytail. Very well, the court option is as follows. We have found that there are several other two people in the studio in the murder. However, it's not clear that none of these people could have come to Studio 1. Why did I press that? Given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. But wait a minute! Look at remember what I said in the last episode. Hey, do you guys remember what I said when we saw the picture? When we actually got the picture? How you guys remember this? Do you guys remember this picture? And look very, very closely at the legs. You see what I'm talking about? The legs. It's not possible because the ends are right there and they're dragging. So it would make sense if it was like, you know, but it's way too big for this person. So it can't be possible. It can't be Will Powers at all whatsoever. So that's wrong. We're going to have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a deceased evidence, a witness. Who's this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? I want to saw the very moment the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Oh, the kid, Cody. Yeah, Cody, the kid. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Water. Delicious. Alright. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in the trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up and don't have hope. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on the trailer before, but not while there was a chance. Only one thing, the people in the trailer could have knocked out Studio 1. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They might have been a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. As far as concerned, your witness is a grade schooler in tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma of this cruel questioning. And I see it with taking a moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackett to the stand. Imagine what his parents are like. Can't even see his face. Your Honor, perhaps we can arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. Well, because oh, that's crazy shit, dude. There we go. Better. Well, the witness state his name and grade in school. Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you. It's nice lady. I'm Cody Hackett. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with his gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you that Ed Grams with a beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer a bearded gentleman myself, thank you very much. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said if he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like my special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had a bargain test with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all good yet. But I bring it with me whenever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had the camera on the day of the murder. You better make it a note in the court record. Cody's camera. A new digital camera Cody always carries until he's still in what he said. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on that day of the incident. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found the map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods in the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. I totally rocked right before my eyes and came out the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had the camera with me, I would have been time for shot time. Anyway, I couldn't get in the studio, so I went home. Wait a minute. Last statement though. Very well, the defense may begin cross-examination, but be gentle, remember, you're taking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Damn! Yeah, this kid's tougher than most adults. What the fuck, dude? Most adults will cry if you even dare misgender them. Like, most adults would literally cry if you dare misgender them. They'd be like, oh my god, you're seeing my gender. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Percent? Fuck! Shit, no! Fuck, dude. Oops, that didn't go well. 1, 2. Easy for you to say. 1. Cross testimony. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, you don't have your camera? If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's the only time I like. Oh, really? I guess seeing the killer freaked them out and went home. Present it at statement 9. It's the last statement. There we go! Why did I got the wrong item though? I got the wrong item, that's why. Cody, just you said seems a little strange. Did I just say before you always carry your digital camera whenever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Oh, it's putting pressure on too much. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on the trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel are you to terrorize a poor child so? I don't care if he's a child prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? I love how there's this box. That's actually really cool. So you did a camera. Did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you're busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I wouldn't take my ass off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy just stopped moving. He's so strong, Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, let's see it. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press. What do you mean by that? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap? Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me the look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw it quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap! My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai fights. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Just like, imagine you're just like, a slap, like, dude, samurai slap. Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he must miss something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see Clamps and fight? Oh, I know, you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have this when boys play fan, why would you watch Clamps and fight? Show evidence. Your Honor, have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? The camera! Because he's still learning to use the camera. Here's my proof. What's that, the camera? The witness stated that the recently received cameras, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at that critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera! He was trying to take a picture! Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? What, you gotta picking little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart if he didn't realize there's no way he could just stand there watching his hero, not take a picture. Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received the camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you there's anything he's hiding more than that. Having to testify again. Right. In his business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hickes testify once more. Very well, Cody. Could you please tell us more about your camera and why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera and took a picture, but the lens wouldn't open that time, so I missed it. And that's all that happened. Yep. Anything stranger than that testimony, Mr. Phoenix? I'm not sure, Mr. Wright. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Alright, so let's go to the last statement and press him on that. Hold it. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture even once? Press him harder. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something in that character can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey, bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Path of Glory. Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. That's how it always goes. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this new one the other day. Huh? Oh, right. That was what you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai setting victories over his foe? Or, if you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Would you keep it in your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Joe? Among his album's pictures of Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Odd! Mr. Wright, have an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way! No way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what truth it is. Mia, are you sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure. That's right. Tell Phoenix, tell me what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album the day of murder? What do I have? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can't think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything for us. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable for the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the most impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth! Oh shit! Order! I will have order in court! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, he cried. We made a kid cry. Well, successfully we did it. We made a kid cry, guys. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. He didn't move. Ah! Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Oh shit. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Oh, apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. Shit's getting real. Damn. The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and still lying. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai! Order the court! So, Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying that man in costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Plus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember that Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On that day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see Opal Hammer? Nope. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. I did my old lady voice, please. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in the dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why though? But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh, me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. What the? Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid there could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't the piece of evidence. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix, Mia. What? Look at the photo once more. That's it. The photo's all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo one more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring disease of inconsistency with the facts as we know of in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Huh. What's the photo inconsistency? The 2. There's a 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to... It looks like a number 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... That's impossible! Eh? What's it all about? Please explain to us why I shocked along with the rest of the court. I used the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we do see is the photo was taken at the time of the murder. It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo, Your Honor. Here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge in place. Rather, the Studio 2. Studio 2. Instead, here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, I would find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in the very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. And there's an incinerator. You see how there's an incinerator? During the break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. Hey, they were at the scene of the crime. Oh shit, baby. What up, though? The path of the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. And otherwise, the victim went to Studio 2 before the time. Yes, I suppose that will be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they would have not went to Studio 1. In actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2! Oh shit though! Yo! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that was the security guard was Miss Oldbag saw the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I do. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright. Now that they're surprisingly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this at the table in the employee area. At the same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. Defendant Mr. Powers spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Oh. Wait a moment. That the bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up in this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of this bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Alright. Got the bottle. So I can take my pills. This court will not suspend the proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hicks' testimony was never building possibilities in this case. In fact, many things have been happening very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have not been the victim. Jack Hammer. The scene of this crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. But those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider suspicion of Mr. Powers, as you say. That will be extended until tomorrow. This is the letter. Very well. Court is adjourned. Phew! That was a close one. We were safe by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about three times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead by 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go. We have to make a final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Alright, so anyway, this is getting pretty long, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like, comment, subscribe, and whatever. And next time, we're gonna go ahead and start the final investigation. And yeah, investigate more, and hopefully we can find more information about why Jack Hammer would really would steal the samurai suit. Why would he do it? See you guys then.